Madden gods.
Perfect. Welcome to Tips for Gamers. Hopefully you guys are all doing good. We apologize we have not talked to you guys here in a bit. A lot of stuff going on with our company, a lot of stuff that we're working for in the future, and it's a lot of work. So as much as you guys can help us with liking our videos, subscribing, clicking the notification bell, commenting down below, it goes a long ways. Now that being said, we're going to show you guys how to upgrade halfbacks in Madden 24 franchise mode. And we're going to do our best to get all the upgrade videos out this week, get them into another big video too, so it's all of them in one. That way you can choose single video, you can just go to the main video, whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you guys. So we're going to quickly touch base on receiving back. If you want a good receiving back, go get a playmaker wide receiver, because playmakers have the ball carry vision, they have juke move. They're wide receivers at the end of the day, but they're more running style wide receivers, and you can utilize them in that game. And if anyone says it's unrealistic for you to do that, just ask them if they've ever heard of Deebo Samuels, Cordero Patterson, and there's a list of a bunch of guys that have done it. NFL teams move wide receivers, and they're doing it more and more and more. They will use wide receivers in their run game and capitalize on that because they're extreme athletes. I mean, that's the way it is. So there's no reason that you shouldn't do the exact same. So I'd recommend going and getting playmaker, moving them over if you want a receiving back. You can even do that with just one of your backs. Have your main receiving back out there who's a third string, and then you can even have a power back and then elusive back, whatever you want to do. Now, when it comes to upgrading your running back, the goal is a 95 overall. Why is it a 95 overall? Well, because you need to have the ideology, the game plan that they're going to eventually be an X factor. Okay, and in this process, you want to do it in the least amount of steps, okay, but with integrity as well. It's just like life. You know, if you got to get a degree, you got to, whatever you got to get in your life, you want to accomplish it, and you want to do it in the least amount of steps so you're not wasting time and you can move on to your next goal, you know. And so that's what you want to do here, and that's where it starts to get a little bit tricky, because you want to just be smart with how you're upgrading running backs. So remember, when upgrading halfbacks, know what you're looking at. What do we know about Cam Akers? The dude is balanced, right? Relatively balanced. All right, so I know that it's a little bit easier to upgrade a guy like this, but it doesn't mean it's extremely hard to upgrade a guy in a balanced format who is a pure elusive halfback or a power halfback. That's not something that you have to worry about all that much. You just have to understand what you're looking at and then test it out as you're doing it, right? Because if anyone tells you just power halfback or just elusive halfback, I don't believe in that. Personally, I just don't think that's the best form of halfback. Not to me, at least. So, for me here, I see that there's a pretty big gap here. I think that because he's good at power halfback, I think if I upgrade this, I think he's going to jump to a 79 elusive halfback. Now, you can also upgrade his elusive halfback, and you can still get the power halfback to get upgraded as well. That happens, okay? And so, let's see. He goes from, what was it, said a 75. Now he's a 79, so he jumped up. That's a 74. Okay, let's try it one more time here, which is strange there. He went to an 80, okay, which is good. 74 here still. Didn't upgrade. So now I'm going to upgrade that. I'm getting a feel for how he is. Okay, so that he went to an 81 overall. I'm going to do it one more time. Didn't get anything on that. Or I did. He went up to an 82 overall. Okay, so I'm going to do it one more time here. He goes to an 83 overall, and he went to a 77. That's pretty good. I'm going to go elusive halfback again, because I know I'm getting a good grasp on it. If he goes to a 78, and he did. He went to a 78 power halfback. It's playing the field, understanding like how the player is. Okay, so that is a very good upgrade with 6 overall points. We went to an 84 overall, which is a pretty solid boost. His receiving back even went up. Now it's in the 70s. It's a 71. He was like a 67 or something like that. His power halfback went up. We are increasing every aspect of this player with how we're upgrading him. We're getting the best of both worlds. If I just upgrade one the entire time, you're going to be missing out on opportunities. So if we do Madison here, what do we know about Madison? Well, Madison, they say he's balanced. He's really not that balanced, in my opinion. The what makes him balance is his juke move. Okay, that's really what makes him balance, because his juke move's an 84. You look at his trucking, it's an 85. You look at his break tackle, it's an 83. And he's really, really close. Okay, really, 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 really close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade his power halfback right at this moment. I'm going to get just a base going on here. He goes to a 77. You can see his elusive halfback is starting to jump up as well. Okay, he goes to a 79. You can see that elusive halfback keeps going. So I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to just keep feeding into what he's good at. And now his elusive halfback didn't jump up. I'm okay with that. Okay, because the next upgrade, what I would do then is I would go with the elusive halfback. That's what I would do, because I'm seeing that it didn't bump up with the power halfback when I did it. And so I test it out and see, because you're going to have times where you upgrade that one and then boom, he jumps up 2 overall points. Not just 1, 2. And so you're getting a 2-for-1 special. You know, that kind of stuff. So if you guys learned anything from this, learn that it's reading the situation, understanding your audience, and upgrading from there. There's not a one-size-fits-all. Hopefully this helped you guys. Good seeing you guys back. And we'll see you in the next one.